Hello everyone. I'm Hemant Kumar, and I'm here to take you through the course of Business Communication. Business Communication is one of the courses which is offered in Bachelor in Business Administration in Rural Management. This course particularly helps students in understanding the basics in communication, which are both useful in the corporate and in the rural context. And this course covers all the aspects, right from the introduction to communication in a corporate manner, and also how to build the rapport between the different rural stakeholders, and how to write an effective letter, especially to the government officials, and also how to write a report after a meeting. Also, it includes writing agendas, minutes, and also the further actions to be taken in a meeting. So now let us go through the presentation on business communication. So in this presentation, we are going to cover the first unit in business communication, which is business communication in a corporate manner. So going into the course objectives, it enables the student to communicate effectively in a business context. And also it enables students to how to write and represent a letter to government officials with a focus on rural context. And it also provides insights on rapport building with the different rural stakeholders. And it also enables students to write reports including notes, minutes, and agenda. So Mahatma Gandhi National Council for Rural Education has set up this course in such a way that it enables students to communicate effectively in a business context, write effective letters to government officials, and also it also helps in bringing out how to build a rapport between the different rural stakeholders and how to mobilize them for all the further future actions, and also how to come up with documents through a step-by-step process which makes them effective and representable. The topics which we are going to cover in this unit are: one is introduction to the business communication, next would be the basic forms of business communication, and also how the communication process takes place, and also the principles, what are the principles which helps us in effective business communication, and also the most important thing, which is the 7 C's of effective communication. So now we have known what are the different units in this what are the different topics in this unit. So we will be going through the first thing. So here comes the first question: what is communication? So we can define. So basically, going back to the history of communication. Communication comes from a Latin word which is known as communicare, and in simple words, it can be said as it is an action, capacity, and art that integrates lessons learned through a broad variety of humans' understanding. So to say what is communication in detail, in simple words, we can also say that it's a process of exchanging of ideas and information, where it's a two-way mechanism where one party sends the information and the other party receives the information. So as we already said, communication is an action, capacity, and art that integrates lessons learned through a broad variety of human understanding. So basically, communication is different in different communities. So it all depends on the human understanding in a particular region or community or an area. So it is definitely a part of everyone's life, and it happens without effort for most of it, like the body actions or the body language which speaks the most in our communication. So coming to what is business communication. So we can put in layman terms that business communication, it is a communication within one's organization, which includes all the activities in the sense the products, the facilities, the customers, and co-workers. So this is normally called business communication. So as we told, and also business communication is defined by different people, like communication is essential for the success and growth of an organization. Indeed it is. And also it is widely accepted that business management and business educators perceive communication skills as highly valuable to employees and organizations alike. So we have to see that effective business communication is the key to planning, leading, organizing, and controlling the resources of the organizations to achieve objectives and may be formal or informal in nature. So effective business communication mainly helps us in achieving the objectives of our organization. So like business communication also helps us in process of generating, transmitting, receiving, and interpreting messages in interpersonal or group or public and mass communication context through written and verbal formats. So business communication analyzes how effective communication can be achieved in organizations that are changing to meet new social, economic, and technological demands. So it's like the communication in an organization varies from each other. So it's like each organization has their own communication or codes of language.